Hey everybody, Sean BASTOW here from Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat, and I'm here to do a little video today on the announcement of Anthony Joshua and Andy Ruiz Jr. So this is the fight that nobody wanted, but it's the fight we're getting. Obviously we all know about JARRELL Miller, we all know about the 3 failed drugs tests, so for me, who else was available? Ortiz, that was the one we wanted to see. But through various different reasons, money probably the most predominant one, that fight's not happening. So we're now getting a fight with Andy Ruiz Jr., whose only defeat on his record comes to a former Joshua victim in Joseph Parker. Now, the biggest thing about Andy Ruiz Jr. is he doesn't look like a challenge to Anthony Joshua. If you look at his body, you're looking at a guy who looks like he's just stepped out of a takeaway. And that's, you know, no disrespect to Andy Ruiz. He doesn't look like your average heavyweight boxer. He doesn't have the physique of your average heavyweight boxer. He doesn't look like he's this muscly guy like AJ or any of the other heavyweight fighters. You know, he looks really unorthodox. However, he's one hell of a fighter. And he's going to give Anthony Joshua a decent enough test to probably satisfy the American fans on his American debut. Now, people are sat here thinking, well, the guy doesn't look like a boxer, he shouldn't be getting a shot at the world titles, blah blah blah. Well, you've got to look at it from a different perspective here and think, JARRELL Miller's out. I didn't think he deserved the shot at the world titles, but hey, he was going to get it, and he probably will get one in the future after his 6-month ban. But now we get Andy Ruiz Jr. Like I said, only loss is to Joseph Parker. He's looked really good. He does look like a little bit of a machine in fights. Contrary to the belief of what he actually looks like physique-wise, the guy can fight. But I do feel he is tailor-made for Anthony Joshua. So this is a difficult situation for fans, because fans like myself, we want to see him in good fights against high-quality opponents. The best of the best. We want to see him fight your Tyson Furies. We want to see him fight your Deontay Wilders. But with all the TV deals that have been made recently, these don't look like they're going to happen anytime soon, if ever. So you've got to look at who else is around. Andy Ruiz Jr. is ranked highly enough with the governing bodies to be able to be given this shot at a world title. Although I don't believe he hasn't done anything really to justify this world title shot. I think if you look at anyone who probably deserves a world title shot at this stage, it's Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte has done enough in my estimation to justify a world title shot, but now he's taken a fight against Oscar Rivas, a dangerous fight against an unbeaten fighter. So it makes you wonder what's going to come next for Anthony Joshua. Well, first of all, he's got to get through this fight with Andy Ruiz Jr. Now, I do believe that he will, and I do believe for the first few rounds of the fight, it'll be very much like his last fight with Alexander Povetkin. I do feel Ruiz Jr. will be dangerous for the first few rounds and might even buzz Joshua at one point in the fight. He has got great hand speed. That's one attribute about Andy Ruiz Jr. that people will look at him and think, nah, this guy hasn't got speed. He actually has. But will he be able to get inside Joshua? Will he be able to get underneath the jab? Will he be able to do that? I don't know, it remains to be seen, and that is what June the 1st is going to tell us about these two fighters. I do anticipate that Anthony Joshua will come through this with maybe 1 or 2 little moments in the fight where you start to think, is Andy Ruiz Jr. going to get to him? I mean, Povetkin got to him, but not in a strong enough way to be able to get him on the canvas. So there is frailties in the defence of Anthony Joshua. And again, people will always say the guy's only had, what, 21, 22 fights? Do you know, there's not a lot of fighters at that stage of their careers, heavyweight-wise, that may have been in for a world title. Never mind being a unified world champion. So you've got to hand it to the guy. He's only taking what's put in front of him and what his team are delivering for him. So, whilst you might be bitching and moaning about this particular fight, who else would you want to see him in? Who else, literally, would be able to go in there and give him a test? Michael Hunter? Well, Michael Hunter's a great opponent for him. In fact, I wanted Michael Hunter for him. But Michael Hunter's a cruiserweight who's moved up to heavyweight. So, if Anthony Joshua would have took Michael Hunter and beat Michael Hunter, then all that's going to happen is people are going to say, well, he's just a blown up cruiserweight. And he's just a name, an American name. So you can't win either way with boxing fans. No matter which way you put it, you can't win. So this guy who people have been slating on Twitter and Facebook, which is Andy Ruiz Jr., saying he's a fat slob, he's this, he's that. Yeah, okay, he might not look the greatest, but I'm sure he's going to give his all for as long as he's in there. So maybe 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I don't know. I'm expecting maybe this will go... If I'm going to take a little bit of a guess at this early stage, I'm thinking it's probably going to be about 5, 6 rounds before Anthony Joshua eventually breaks through and gets the opening he needs to stop Andy Ruiz Jr. I think it will be a good fight while it lasts. I think Andy Ruiz Jr. has proven in his previous fight he's a tough test, fast hands, doesn't look like a typical heavyweight, but could cause, you know, one of the shocks of the heavyweight division. We just never know. But for me, definitively, I think Anthony Joshua wins this maybe 6, 7 rounds into the fight once he gets a breakthrough. But yeah, this is my early sort of thoughts on Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz Jr. If you've enjoyed watching my thoughts on this, get subscribing, click the button down below, get subscribing to the YouTube channel. There's going to be varied content coming out all the time, prediction videos, interviews with prospects from across the UK, and we're going to be at all the Fight Week events in the next coming weeks. So please subscribe to us, check us out, eatsleepboxingrepeat.com. We are one of the fastest growing boxing websites in the UK, and get on to Facebook and Twitter and find us on there as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.